Hi guys, it's Omer from MMOHut.com, and we're going to take a quick look at the gameplay in Draganica Online. Now, if you're interested in playing this game, just check out the link in the sidebar and read the full review on MMOHut. Now, this is my character Remo. I'm a level 10 thief at the moment, and ignore the clown head for a little bit. And ignore the fact that the server will be closing for maintenance in 60 minutes, because the game keeps telling me that. Because I'm recording this in an obscure hour. Anyway, I'm a level 10 thief, I am in town right now, and this is a 3D side-scrolling MMORPG by THQ Ice. It aims to compete with MapleStory and Wonder King Online, those kind of side-scrolling games. Now, it's 3D because you can actually go up and down, as well as side to side. Now, I'm going to zoom out so the game doesn't look all weird. I am in town right now, and the first thing first thing worth mentioning is that the movement, the controls, you can pretty much play the whole game without using the mouse, because you move with the arrow keys, and then you attack with the Z and X. X will do your regular attack, Z will do your charge attack. The charge attack does take some MP, but it's pretty powerful. And you can use WSAD keys for hotkeys for your weapons. And to talk to NPCs, you can do it by simply hitting the spacebar. So I'll just run outside town over here. You can use Z to use the portal, as it says over there. Now, what really sets this game apart from the competition is the combat. It's fast-paced and actiony. I like it. These are level 1 monsters, that's why they're really easy. There are plenty of quests in the game as well. You can see on my left side my quest log. There are so many quests I still need to do, and I haven't finished most of them. Go beat up these cute little sheep. If you're grinding, if you're fighting monsters regularly outside of the dungeons, it's a little bit easy. Small complaint with the game is because you can easily keep one or two monsters stun locked by yourself without any real trouble. Now, my clown head is on there because I casted a buff on myself and increased my dexterity, but it also puts a clown head on me. I'm not sure why. Now, combat is really fun. I mean, you really have to play it. It feels like those old school side-scrolling beat-em-up games. It's a lot more fun when you party up with other people as well, because you can complete the quest together. Gameplay background music isn't too bad either. And it normally does have a large community. Right now, not many people are online because I'm once again playing an obscure hour. As for interface, it's very modern, very sleek. HP bar and MP bar at the bottom, XP all the way at the bottom, and 94% right now. There's a PvP feature, but it's only available at level 20. There are 4 playable classes, with each of the playable classes having 3 different job advancements at 20, 40, and 60, I believe. There's a good deal of variety, but in order to get your first job advancement, you do it at level 20. And it branches off into 2 different jobs at a time. Now, one small complaint is that there are only 4 starting classes, but it's not a big deal considering there are a lot of job advancements. Now, if you hop on these little platforms over here, they'll take you on the other side of the map. I'm still in a noob area, so I'm gonna try getting myself into a dungeon. I believe the dungeon is up here. I'm actually a fan of the cartoony graphics. I think they've done really well. They did 50 games theme. And the game's publisher, THQ Ice, I believe this is their first MMO, and I think they've done a great job with it because they've done an excellent job localizing it. The English translations are really nice, spot on. And once you've played a lot of MMORPGs, you start criticizing the finer things, like translations. Even though most of you don't care what the NPC says, he just wants you to kill a bunch of random monsters. But it's nice to have good translations for a change. Now, there's a mission entrance. You will find these little mission entrances scattered across the games world, and almost every zone has their own mission entrance. Let's go into here. Now, here you can see the 4 different kind of mission maps and hero quests. Basically, this is the same dungeon every time. You can run the same dungeon 5 different times. These 4 times, you can do it by yourself if you want, or with a party. And this last one is much tougher, and you know it does get a little more difficult, as you can see from the stars at the bottom. And depending on the difficulty and the size of your party, it'll adjust to make it more difficult or easier. Now, if you do complete the tougher ones over here, there is better rewards then. So I only have 1 guy, and I'm a little high level, so I think I can handle this one. I'll just jump right into it. It's nice because you can run the same dungeon like a whole bunch of times, and it doesn't really get boring because the dungeons aren't that long. It's only like 2 screens, I believe, or 3. You can see in the top right, it's actually 3 screens before you get to the boss. And it's neat because the game actually records you how many combos you get on the right side. And actually, the more combos you get, the higher XP you'll get. The game will actually reward you for getting a whole bunch of combos. It's something a lot of games don't do, and it's a nice little addition. Plus, it'll keep your mind off the grind a little bit because you want to see how high you get the combos up. And it really works well in these dungeons because there are a lot of monsters, and if you're running them by yourself, it's easy to get the combos up. And the XP is at 1.2 times now. And as I get more kills, it will increase. I'm still going at it here. So right now, I could use one of my charge-up attacks, but I don't want to ruin my combo to do that. The charge-up attacks of the Z are actually pretty powerful in the area effect. This seems a little easy because I'm playing by myself, and these guys are all low levels compared to me. But these dungeons are actually a lot of fun because you keep, you kind of group. You can usually run through all 4 difficulty levels. Usually the last one, the hero quest one, is for a quest actually. So the game actually forces you to do, to go through some of these. If you want to complete the quest, that is, and it's a really good way to level up. And actually, the best way to get items and equipment in this game is to complete these little dungeons, because at the end, based on how well you do, on how long it took you to complete it, how many times you died, what your best combo was, the game will rank you, I think from A to S, and the higher score will yield better items. You'll get rewarded with a random item. And actually, if you get an S, I believe you get 3 items. So it's a good way to get equipment. If you're playing with a party, it's nice because you can just, if you get mage equipment and you're a warrior, you can just swap. And I did ruin my combo because I screwed up. I'll show you the Z attack. I can use some of my skills as well. Let me see what. Alright, that's my DOT, area effect. Well, not area effect, it's damage over time. I have this A attack, I can throw them in there. Works pretty well if I use. I did another attack which I forgot to do now, I'm not sure why. Right now it tells me to move right, like it does in those old school action side-scrolling games. Z over here. I should almost beat the boss now. Now, a few of the downsides to Draconica Online is that the combat is fun compared to other games, but it does get a little boring after a while because it is repetitive and it does involve a lot of button mashing. Luckily, you can hold the attack button down to keep attacking. And once again, once you fight monsters at your level, it does become a little bit challenging because you do take a lot of damage every hit. But honestly, I've played Maple Story extensively actually. I was almost level 40 Maple Story. I played this for a while. I played Windslayer. I played Wonder King during the beta, and these are all side-scrolling games. And this Draconica could give Maple Story a run for its money. It is actually a really fun game, and I'm sure a lot of people that play Maple Story will definitely want to try this game out because it's similar in a way. And the fact that you can move up and down is nice too. It's not, restricted by the 2D. My score right now in the bottom right, you can see is a B. It was a C a second earlier, so I am getting there. But yeah, I don't want to bore you guys. I mean, it could take me a few more, at least another 5 more minutes to beat this dungeon because I'm beating it by myself. I remember when I did run through this dungeon with a party. It didn't take that long. I actually finished all 4 levels and the boss level in like 30 minutes. And the XP rate is moderate. It's not slow. It's not super fast either, but it's a good pace. It'll keep, you won't get bored. You'll be able to notice, improvements. You can see skill trees over here. I still have 20 skill points remaining, and this, that's not really 20 different skill points because this one takes 15 skill points to advance. I'm gonna go ahead and advance that. Confirm. So you get a whole bunch of skill. You basically get 1 skill point every level, equivalent to 1. I'm not sure the exact though, because I haven't leveled them a little bit. I think you actually do get 30 points or 20 points. You can distribute that however you like. And yeah, this is Draconica Online. If you want to check this game out, check out the link on the right sidebar on MMOHut.com. And you can read the review there, or just jump right into the game. I hope to see you guys in the game. Later, guys.